Hi, this is High Tech Crow. GV90, which is the upcoming full-size SUV by Genesis, has been teased by Genesis themselves. This is the footage Genesis has shown us. Can you see the bigger design mock-up right beside the GV80 mock-up? GV90 is planned to be a full-size SUV with electronic powertrains. Since Genesis said they won't make any hybrid cars and would go straight to the electrification of their lineup, it is highly possible for the GV90 to have an electric powerhouse. Genesis has been teasing us with numerous silhouettes of GV90s way before this time. In the Genesis future lineup video, GV90 can be seen in a faint silhouette. The most recent release has better resolution and more design cues can be seen. So today, we present you the render of the Genesis GV90 with all the details shown by Genesis themselves. Firstly, the remasteration of the original image. Secondly, the contrast job. Can you see the mock-up of the GV80 which is right beside? We overlapped the GV90's mock-up on this and was able to see the considerable size difference. Blue line is the difference in wheelbase. Since the stock wheel size of the GV80 is 22 inches, you can also tell the approximate difference in size. Let's look closer to the details. Just draw over some lines according to the photo. And with some colorization, here it is. The video we mentioned above, there was a full-size SUV at the end. That silhouette has common parts with the mock-up, especially the headlamp and the front fender parts. Genesis's signature two-line headlamp design divided by the wheel arch. We believe this is forecasted to be the most signature design cues that GV90 would have. Can you see the rear hatch line which has fastback cues? Full-size SUV size with this kind of fastback roof lines, its rear end would be quite long. We gathered up these clues that Genesis has given us and made it into one piece of picture. Did some sketches for preparation of the render to make the most attention to detail render of the GV90. Our goal is to make the most realistic render with probability to become a real production model. This is it, the Genesis GV90 with realistic view and touches. Let's see the front end first. Headlamp has been applied with slim parts that has been formally shown at the G90. Last generation Genesis models had two-line daytime running lights on them, but this time on the recently released G90, it had headlamp modules that did not have this two-line illumination, but rather had denser lens arrayment. First the GV60, then the G90. From two lines to the dotted two lines is the new thing on the Genesis design theme. Since the GV90 would become the big brother of the Genesis lineup, it is also expected to be applied with these dotted line headlamps. The line starting from this headlamp extends to the top of the wheel arch and is expected to lead to the side fender signal lights. In the case of the grille, the crest shape of the G90 which has been released a bit ago is expected to be also applied to the GV90. Additionally, we also applied a new design Genesis logo emblem. It's much more flat and simple than the previous 3D logo. A bit of 2D logo on it. Changing to two-dimensional emblem design is a new thing on car makers. Examples are Volkswagen, BMW, Nissan, etc. Let's move to the lower end of the bumper. It has a sectioned lower grille, big center grille and side grille leading to the wheelhouse. GV70 also had these sectioned grilles. Since the GV90 is also on the SUV side of the Genesis, it is highly probable to have this lower end. On the very low end, since it's an SUV, we applied the lower skid plate. Genesis always gave their SUV lineups with body-colored plastic claddings to position them on the higher end of the Hyundai family. This is different to Hyundai SUV lineup design. With black plastics, it can give the car more off-roader-esque rugged looks. Furthermore, GV90 applies a lower chrome line, which is a Genesis design cues that has been applied to many other Genesises. This chrome line, which goes all the way from the front end to the side to the rear, it would give the GV90 a much more upscale look. Now, let's see the side window lines. Front windshield has a very aerodynamic slope to it. This part is also shown on the official design mock-up. This window character line skyrockets to the air as it goes to the rear end. On the rear fender of the body panel, there is a line that starts from the rear door handle to the rear tailgate. Door handle is expected to have an auto-flushing type shown before Genesis G90. Chrome line in the door catch is an icing on top. The whole side body is filled with curves rather than angles, shown on the official mockup. Basically with proportions of the GV80 added with newest G90 design cues, with a size as much as bigger as Hyundai Palisade. What do you think of the expected look of the GV90? Would the cues from the Genesis X concept be also shown here? We make hyper-realistic car renders with the most attention to detail. You can also meet High-Tech Girl on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you for watching this video, and please consider like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And please look forward on the next content. It would be great to see you again next time. Thank you.